Hi Gemini, welcome to the Esoteric Empire. So today we're going to be doing a timeless message for you. These are very important to me because I do them when I feel that spirit to do so. You may not resonate with this one, but there's another one you can go check out that I did about 5 months ago. And these are timeless, so it'll hit you when you need to see it. When I was shuffling, I haven't pulled any cards yet, but when I was shuffling and refreshing my deck and all of that, the messages that I was getting was really, really like big. Or loud rather. The first thing is you're a slave to the dollar. You have a slave mentality, and I'm not trying to be fucked up about it, but you are tied to something, and it's not even growing you; it's hindering you. Now, this might not be something that you consciously are aware of all the time, but it's a habit that I feel like your spirit is doing. And keep in mind, these readings are for your spirit and your soul. So, it doesn't mean that you're weak-minded, but your mind is only expanded so far, and it can go so much further. And I feel like there's something within you, or maybe someone outside of you, that won't let you expand past that. It's almost like you feel like you never have enough, or you don't know what it's going to be like, the next day or something like that. It's very limited. I also was getting a smell, it smelled very feminine. It was like a spray, like a body spray. And it smelled like, if it had a color, it would be purple. I really don't know how to explain a smell, but it smelled very light, but noticeable. I feel like it was somebody's sister that smelled like that. Maybe even how you smell, or a mom. It's like a smell that if you smelled it, you would know exactly who I'm talking about. But I don't know who that is. No concept of time. It doesn't matter what day it is because you do what you want. And people admire you for this. You're probably really successful, Gemini. Or this is what people see. I feel like somebody that's watching this, they have a schedule where they can do what they want. They're not really being told what to do. Which is interesting because I was just saying you're a slave to something, which could still very well be a part of this. I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, right? Time doesn't mean anything to you. It's like, when people say time is money, to you, you're like, money comes to me. Like, why do I care if I have to clock in? I don't have to do that. So you work for yourself, or you're a person who maybe has a lot of money just by family. You're someone who, to everyone else, you could be a figure or a public figure for that matter. People see you and they're like, yo, like if I could switch places with anyone, it would be Gemini. They've got it made. They have fun. They get to indulge when they want to. Kind of like a celebrity. Someone that people know, people are always trying to get next to because they feel like they'll get a piece of the pie. I don't even think you work, Gemini. I think that maybe what you do as a figure is your work or something like that. Okay. Seven of Swords. But if they only knew. There's so much more to you. But if they only knew. Things are different behind the curtain. On stage, things look perfect. Behind the scenes, behind the curtain, there's always things hustling and bustling. There's always multiple things happening. No structure to it. But when you get on that stage, you're ready. Where is this stemming from? There was a time in your past, whether it was this lifetime or many lifetimes ago, you were denied love. You loved something. You loved someone so much that you couldn't even fathom life without them. I mean, you loved them. And so whenever it wasn't reciprocated, you never wanted to feel that way again. So you either disconnected from this person, or you decided to do something where no matter what, people would love you so that you never have to feel that again. So maybe you're a people pleaser. Maybe you're a public figure. You're a star. The problem with stars is that they're really far away. They're distant. People can look at them and say, wow, look how beautiful that is. But they can never quite get close to it. You know what I mean? So in this way, I feel like this is how you show up to people. And so they really don't know anything about you. They don't know the real you. They don't know the bad part of anything. They just see the pretty lights, flashes, and cameras and all that. If they only knew what was happening behind the scenes. Speaking of stars, we have the universe card coming up. You feel like you're such a little speck. You feel like you're not worth anything, but your whole being right now is to be, you know, happy and grandiose and flamboyant. And I almost feel like you're here to show the lusty side of life, or the part where things are always good, or kind of like playing with air and fire and, dare I say, magic. Like, you show people what they think they're seeing, but it's not that at all. And I think it stems from you wanting to be accepted by everyone, and maybe you did whatever it took to get there, and now you see that you're still lonely. You still don't have everything because no one can get close to you. So how is that love? It's lust. I think you need to be, oh, here you are, Gemini, with your energy right here. You got to become more mean. You have to use your no. I feel as though the reason why everything feels this way for you is that you're either a yes man, or you just want to be around people so bad, or you want people to accept you so bad, you'll just do, you know, whatever they want. So in that way, people admire you, but you're a slave to their affection. But love doesn't, you don't have to bend backwards for real love. So if you want to actually, you know, accomplish that, I think you have to start shutting people out so you can see who's truly there for you, you know, to see who's really supposed to be there. And that's something that I really do feel like it's going to be hard for you to do, but I think with practice, it's definitely obtainable. Hell, it'll give you something to do. A task. I feel like every day for you is just like the same routine, or the same routine being that you have no routine. Like, you just do whatever you feel like, and there's nothing really structured about it. So this will give you something to do. Figure out who's supposed to be around you. I think you have to dig, you know, from the inside out. See what you actually want from people. Not what you think people want from you, but what do you want for yourself? It's time to have that conversation, Gemini. You have all these conversations with everyone else. You say things that match their vibe. But now it's time for you to, you know, have that conversation with yourself, an honest one. And I think you'll see that things actually will change. But you have to allow it to happen. And everything else will kind of align itself. I think that's it. This is a pretty short one, but I feel like you got a good chunk of meaning, maybe even confirmation. I hope that this enlightened a piece of you. I know that it healed a certain part of you. I'm looking forward to seeing the comments of, you know, how this affected you or what you're going through, so you can help out other Geminis in your situation. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.